All right, Rider Bash, we back, and we're gonna put the center differential in the Redcat Stratter. We get started right now. Put my gloves on the differential grease. Don't want to get too much of that on me. So here we go. I got the aluminum motor mount. I actually have two of them because I didn't want any of the parts to be shredder, not metal, down there. Alrighty. As soon as I can get this bag open, man, I should be. What the? Alright, there we go. Now, I want you to know I had to get to 8 by 18 by 5mm bearings. But as you know, these are flag bearings, so they didn't really fit inside. So what I did was, you see little balls from the ball bearings right there. Right, so I'm gonna show you what I did. So what I did was, as you can see, let me show you what's going on here. That way you will know. I did that one already. That one won't come off. See if I can get this one off. Okay, yeah, this one looks like it'll come off. Yeah, this one will come off, it looks like. Oh, should. Maybe this is the one. Okay, yeah, okay. So what I did was, I took the Redcat strutter bearing and I broke it. I broke the bearing and I took the outer ring and I used that as a washer to fill up the space that was left, because I ordered an 8 by 18 by 5mm, but it's really a 8 by 16 by 4mm. Because of the flag, that makes it 18mm because of that flag. But there's still a large amount of ball bearing that is not really 18mm. So I broke the Redcat Stratter ball bearing and took the first ring off of it. And I took it and I placed it on top. But before I place it on top, I want to show you what I'm talking about. See the flag, it has that flag, which is actually 18mm. It fits right in there. Now, if I was to put it in this way, which this is the way I would want to put it in, the other way, like this. So it'll be flush against that. And what I'm gonna have to do, I already have everything ready. I'm gonna bore this so it goes in a little deeper so that end will fit, but I really don't have to with the ring. I'll throw some Loctite on there, and if I have to, I'll take this tool here and it fits right in there. I can just bore as deep as I need to go around that, hopefully. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like it should work. It should work. Just to get me enough in there, but I'm going to check that out because I see the hooks there. I don't know about that. We'll find out though. And I got other ways of doing that, but I might not have to. We'll see. So now let me show you what I was talking about. I don't know if you guys can see these little bearings. I would hate to get one of these in my eyeball or something. That wouldn't be fun. But I don't know if you can see them, but these little bearings, I'm scared of them. I don't want to swallow them or I don't know. I feel like I'm going to eat them or something. So let me get them out the way. This is the inner part of the ball bearing that I wasn't using. Probably could use it for something else because it is the Redcat Stratter's diameter inside. So I'm going to keep all of those every time I break a ball bearing. So, like I said, this one is on already. As you can see, it's even and flush. So this is a legit 18mm. Okay, so this is an actual 8 by 18 by 5 millimeters. But we're gonna see if I don't have to dig into the, I'm not gonna dig into it. So we're gonna take the first bearing. We're gonna place it in here and see how far I can get it. I really don't want to, let me see if it's gonna affect, I don't think it'll affect anything if I bang this in there. But once I bang it in there, I can't actually do that right now because I have to put this on the gearbox itself. So, but we're gonna make sure it goes smooth in there, which it will. I will bang it in there, but I don't know if that protruding out is gonna affect any of my space. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check it out with the other bearing and see what happens.
Oh.
Yeah, moving forward with my spreader build. Everything is going right. Yeah, I'm making progress with the upgrades on the shredder. I put the aluminum arms on top. I wanted this to be a basher, so I didn't want to go all metal on it.
Oh my god. Oh man.
But this is where we at.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, good luck.
Alright guys, I got the shredder almost done. I got the extenders on it. Let me bring that around so you can see the extenders. Yeah, they bring the wheelbase out. So made it a little wider for us. But that's there. And I'm still working on it. Aluminum housing is already in the front. So I'm gonna keep moving and see what happens, y'all. Rider Bash RC, we're back with the Kong build. And I've made a lot of progress, but I want to stop and take the time to go over the aluminum housing for the Redcat shredder. I want you to get a closer look at how this piece of art is designed. It is perfect. Like I said, this is my second housing that I've made. So this one, the first one, I had a couple kinks in it, but this one I took out all the kinks, people. Look, that is perfectly sealed. Gears turn perfectly. Look at that, look at that, look at that. And it's so locked and tight, it won't move. Look, there's no gaps nowhere. When the screws go on that, that's a total seal, better than the plastic seal. Look at that. Look at that. This motor, you're gonna be able to run 12S. And if you want to go to 24, I believe you'll be able to do that. Your pins probably shatter and your wheels and things like that start happening. The ball bearings burning out. But man, this is gonna stay. It's not anything, you can't destroy this. You can put so much power through it. And right now, I have 1 million in a diff. So we're gonna see what happens. Everything has 1 million. Put everything 1 mil. So this the $1 million shredder type deal going on here. But like I said, this transmission will be available. I'm gonna do a couple of more test runs on it. Once I finish the test runs, I'll have this transmission available for all the shredder holders so they can foolproof their shredder. And as you know, we're gonna get back into the build of Kong. I'm gonna put this last housing, aluminum housing in. I already put the front aluminum housing in it, and that's very well. Look at that. The wheels are stuck against the thing, but yeah, everything is a go. And we're gonna move forward. I'm gonna show you what you have to do when you get this, so I can do this stuff for you. But if you like to do it yourself as a hobbyist, then you know, I can sell it to you maybe a little cheaper before I prep it for you if you want to do the prepping on your own. But like I said, I made some changes to it, and there, I mean, it was, only thing I had to do was trim the bottom of this down slightly and then put it in and close it, it locked. I was like, wow, this time I really got it right. So, on that note, we're gonna finish the Kong build and put this aluminum housing in it and put the car on the track, see how it runs, and if there's anything else I can do for it. But let me run over what I've actually done already. Okay, as you know, I have the aluminum housing in the front. I have the ball bearings in the steering. I added aluminum arms, kept the plastic ones because Kong is a basher. You don't want too much metal. And I also have the aluminum brace when I get to that point, but I have aluminum brace that I will be putting in here to hold it so it doesn't bend the frame. And that I got from, I'd like to give a shout out to YouTubers that have shredders. I believe this guy here is Radioactive, who came up with the idea of putting aluminum bar here to stop the shredder from bending and messing up the differentials, which I don't think you'll have that problem now, but we still gonna use that, so shout out to him. And y'all can check Radioactive channel. He's built the super shredder, dual motor with all Redcat parts. It was a real nice build. Y'all should go over there and check it out. And as I go through the build, I'll also shout out other people that I've got ideas for this car and add it on to. Okay, so as you know, I've got the Armor center diff in here, 50 pinion, right? And 52, right? Center pinion, center armor gear with the shredder upgrade aluminum housing on both sides. So the whole thing is metal. Now, I also seen another channel. I like to give shout outs to these channels. He actually did it this way, but he made a generator on the other side to charge some of the other items in his car, which I thought was genius when he did it. But I was like, man, I would like to do a dual motor. So Kong will be a dual motor. I will put one on this side and one on this side and extend the pinion so it reaches this gear. And we're gonna see how that works out for Kong dual motor setup. Right, it wouldn't be Kong if he didn't have two motors dual. So we're gonna do that. And we're probably gonna run Kong. We're gonna start Kong on 6S, then we're gonna move him to 8S, then we're gonna move him to 12S, and then we're gonna keep going up the ladder until it breaks. So stick around for that, but right now we're gonna get into the rest of this build. So I'm about to bore out the holes in aluminum so we can get ready to put this on the chassis. So here we go. I'm gonna find the right bit. Okay, so we're gonna start with the bottom. Okay, people, I found the right size screw that you would need to use. As you see, this screw is shorter than this screw. I'm gonna go with the short one, but this is the actual size and length. It's kind of beefy to the regular screws, so let me put a regular screw next to it and you can see the difference in the beefiness in the screw. I don't have the right size. I'm just on a speed build, but you can see how much rounder and fatter these paws.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, let's go. We see, okay. See the difference? So we're gonna go with the smaller one. And we'll put those over there. So let me find, we're gonna make our threads in the housing, and gonna find the right size for this. And I believe the size would be this right here. Pretty sure. This looks like the one, and if not, I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So let me test it. Maybe a little bigger. Maybe a little. No, I think we should be good. Let me check this real quick. Feels like I need a little more. Okay, well, that's, of course. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. So let's lock it on the bar. Okay. Okay, got that in there good enough. We're gonna start border holes too, see? Okay, it's starting. This, hold up, this, yeah, oh, shut. Feel like this ain't doing justice. This is the wrong size, so we're gonna come back.
I'm just a sleep. This whole wide world.
Stop it. Get some help.